Good morning, good morning. Check this out, right? So, I had this idea. After I was in California and I made all that money and all I got stolen and the whole identity theft thing. I had this idea. And I said, hey, here's what I'm going to do. Now, the people that screwed me before, I'm going to go back to New York. I'm going to face that. And by the time I come back to California to collect my fucking check, because investigations and all that shit are complete, which is coming to a theater near you very soon, I'm gonna go fuck up the people that ruined my life before. You know, the ones that stole me as a baby and did all those nifty things to try to do all kinds of other nifty things to steal my inheritance, stole all kinds of other things, literally tortured me for decades starting very young and just didn't give a fuck about anything in life. Well, I'm gonna go hurt them. I'm gonna get them. So, you know, I did that. Turns out they were tied in with the thing in California. So, now that investigations are coming to a close and court is being thing, I think maybe I'll show up to one of my court appointments. You know, the one where somebody else has been showing up as me for the last 2 years? I think I'll go ahead and show up for one of my appointments. I think maybe when I get to California, which is, again, coming to a theater near you very soon, I'll go ahead and call around every court clerk. I'm going to look for old cases, open cases, closed cases, whatever it is. And I'm going to go ahead and present myself with DNA evidence of myself. So, then, whoever did collect my check, all they're going to collect is time, and I'm going to recollect my money. And then I decided, hey, why not take this a step further? Why not have everybody that gave spirituality a bad name used it for gossip and slander and all those other things, claiming that was just part of the whatever with their illusions? How about I get them all caught up in a RICO charge? Because they literally set me up to have me offed. How about I do that? Free people to be of spiritual practices again, and free humanity from a 1,000,000-person global coven or cult that was literally negatively affecting everybody on the planet. How about I do that too? Okay, so now all that happened and all those things I did and felt and dealt with and lived through, now it becomes worth it. Now I did great things for humanity, got rid of a huge element of darkness on the planet, collected my check from money that was supposed to be mine anyways, and smiled for a lot of it. Because I learned myself. I found God, I found myself, and I got to have all kinds of my own fun. I laughed a lot through this whole process, knowing the end game, knowing all I had to do was survive. Well, I survived. It's been years of survival. I'm done with survival. So here's what's next, ladies and gentlemen. This is my message to all those individuals shedding all those illusions and darkness and hurting themselves, who are now caught up hurting each other. The message is, taking people down for your own personal gain and enjoyment only ever brings you down in the end. God always wins. Have a good weekend.